Hi there, Sagittarius. So this is 11 relationship reading for the month of April for anyone that's Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising sign. So I'm going to do a start, stop, and continue spread. So what does Sagittarius need to stop doing in their love relationships? What does Sagittarius need to start doing in their love relationships? And what does Sagittarius need to continue in their love relationships? So the first card that I pulled in the stop position is the Sun. So it's part of the major arcana, which talks about life's major events and changes. So this is kind of like a big warning card for you to stop doing this. So when I see the Sun card, the Sun is kind of about seizing the moment and really jumping in an opportunity and going for it and really having this, like, making hay when the sun is shining. It's like right now the universe is supporting you. But what it's kind of suggesting to me, being that it's in the stop position and we're talking about relationships, it seems like maybe you are jumping into relationships a little bit prematurely, we'll say. Maybe you're not allowing yourself to get to know the person as well as you would like, or you just kind of go full force into relationship, and it might be pushing potential partners away. So it's saying to maybe start to take time and allow relationships to grow a little bit more before you actually get into something full force. It's kind of like, I know that we all want to be open and honest and be really, really forthcoming with our feelings and how we feel about a new partner or potential partner. But it's kind of saying, like, at times it might be too much if it's not in the same balance as somebody that, like a potential partner, or even in your own relationship. It seems like maybe you're coming on a little bit too strong, and that maybe you just need to play a little bit harder to get, maybe a little bit. Not that I'm suggesting playing games, but it's kind of like allow them to unravel the present. Don't maybe offer everything up at once. Just kind of take a little bit more time and move a little bit more slowly into relationships. So that kind of works whether or not you are in a relationship right now or not, but it's kind of seeming like it's a very strong message, being that it's from the major arcana, and it's fire season right now, being that it's Aries months, and then you're also a fire sign, and this is a fire card. Like, it's just a lot of fire, and it's like passion, and you probably want to just go for it. Absolutely. And I get that and I understand that, but it's kind of saying, like, maybe just ease up a little bit, because if you have too much fire, you're gonna have forest fire, and it gets out of control. So it's kind of like, let's tame the fire a little bit. Make sure it has like some, grounding and foundation, and the rocks around it to support it. It's kind of like getting a little bit more stable, as opposed to just like and just giving it all right away. Just a little bit tamer fire. So the next card that I pulled for the start position is the Seven of Cups in reverse. So upright, this card is usually about making choices, emotional choices. But in the reverse position, reverse cards generally depict blocks, internal or external. And so if you're kind of blocking emotional decisions, it's saying to start doing that. So if you're kind of going for it and you're just kind of like leading with your passion and, excitement maybe about meeting somebody, or in your relationship, you're just kind of like moving really quickly. It's kind of saying, though, that you should start maybe using your emotions to guide you a little bit more. And then that also, that don't start blocking like all your choices. Like, allow yourself to maybe focus on one thing at a time. It seems like maybe you're a little bit all over the place with how you're focusing your energy. And it being in the reverse position, like, already this card is a little bit indecisive. There's so many choices, not sure what to do. The man has, he could go this way or that way, this way, and you're blocking all these choices. It's kind of like you want to start focusing and not allowing yourself to be maybe overwhelmed with all the possibilities, and maybe really get clear on what you want. And I think that's the basis for any love relationship, is like, what would I like in a partner? And if you would like that in a partner, do I currently offer that within myself? So if I want someone funny, it's hard to really tell, but I hope you'd be a funny person too. But no, I'm not really saying that. But if you would like, for instance, someone that's generous, well, where are you generous in the world? It's kind of saying to focus a little more on one person or your one ideal person, and really focus your energy and your heart energy on that, as opposed to what this card is suggesting is that you're kind of all sharing yourself with like a lot of people, and you're not really focusing on maybe your ideal mate. And then, which is really interesting though, it's continue. It's the Ace of Wands. So it's another fire card. And you're fire, and it's fire right now. So there is a lot of passionate, creative energy, which is really awesome. And it's supporting you, absolutely, Sagittarius. And this card is kind of like new, passionate beginnings. So it could say that someone new is coming into your life right now that you have maybe a passionate interaction with. But as it's in the continue position, I would say that like, treat each relationship or potential relationship as if it's new in the passion realm. It's like, don't take for granted that you maybe been with someone for a really long time. It's like, keep the spark alive. This card is kind of saying to stop making the flame too big, but it is saying that don't go completely in the other direction, but keep it kind of a new beginning, a new spark happening. So it's kind of like just tone down the passion and the fire a little bit, but continue to keep the passion alive. Sagittarius is such a fiery sign, and it's like always kind of leads with that energy, which is awesome. But this one's just saying to keep your Sagittarius self, you, and allow that to show up, but just in a little bit more contained way, I'd say, in your love relationships or potential love relationships. So that is your reading, Sagittarius, for the month of April. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated. Subscribe to my little channel over here, or share with your friends and family. See you next month.